The topic which we are going to see today is angle of friction. We already seen with the topic what is meant by friction, is it not? So here we are going to derive the equation for angle of friction. So before going on to the definition of angle of friction, let us just see with the diagram for friction. So for this, consider a horizontal surface on which an object is placed. So on this horizontal surface, you are going to place an object, and whenever you are placing an object, we know that there are two forces acting on the object. One is the normal force, yes, and the next one is the gravitational force. Here the object is placed on this and it is making to move, so we are not considering with the gravitational force. Let us consider only with the normal force. And outside, the external force is acting on the object, that is represented by the letter F, and that is being drawn in this way. Okay, and always between the body and the surface there is a frictional force, is it not? And that is represented as F of S because it is a static friction. So we are writing as F of S. Okay, and in between this normal and the static frictional force, we have another force that is called as resultant. Okay, so what is the resultant is, that is the resultant of this normal force and the static frictional force. Okay, and here we have the angle, and this angle is called as what? It is the angle of friction. Okay, so from this we are going to say what is the definition of this angle of friction. Okay, so what is the definition is, it is the angle between the normal force. So here we have it what? Normal force, and here we are having the resultant, is it not? So இந்த resultantக்கும் இந்த normal forceக்கும் நடுவுல இருக்கிற angle தான் என்னதுன்னா angle of friction. So we are saying that it is defined as the angle between the normal force and the resultant force. இது மட்டும் சொன்னா போதும். But இந்த resultant எங்க இருந்து வருது? So where is that resultant is? That resultant is between the normal force and the static frictional force. Okay, so resultant between the normal force and the static frictional force. Okay, so this gives a definition of angle of friction. So we'll first see with what is the definition of this. Here we have the definition. Angle of friction is defined as the angle between the normal force and the resultant force. So இதுவரையும் நீங்க எழுதினாலே போதும். பட் இந்த ரிசல்டன்ட் ஃபோர்ஸ் எதுக்கும் எதுக்கும் நடுவுல அப்படின்றதையும் நம்ம சொல்லி ஆகணும். ஓகே, ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பாயிண்ட் இஸ் angle of friction is defined as the angle between the normal force and the resultant force. Okay, so இது ரெண்டுத்துக்கும் நடுவுல இருக்கிற angle தான் என்னது? Angle of friction. Okay, then resultant force எதுக்கும் எதுக்கும் நடுவுல இருக்கு? Normal force and the maximum frictional force. Okay, so it is a resultant between the normal force and the maximum frictional force. Okay, so this is said to be the angle of friction. Okay, this gives a definition of angle of friction. Okay, so clear with what is the angle of friction is? So angle of friction is defined as the angle between the normal force and the resultant force of normal force and the maximum frictional force. Yes, clear? Now again we are going to see the diagram of this so that we'll be able to derive the derivations. Okay, so here we have the diagram again. So from this diagram, we are going to consider the triangle. So what is the triangle we are going to consider is this side. Okay. In this diagram, we have with resultant, normal force and the static frictional force. Yes. So considering with this as a triangle. So here we have the resultant. Okay, so this is R. Yes, and this side we have with normal force, that is N. Okay, and here is the angle theta, and opposite to this we have this side, is it not? So how can you write with this side is, this side is also equivalent to the static friction, is it not? So this can be written as Fs in எழுதலாம் because both are of same equal distance, is it not? So here and this way it is equal, so this can be written as a F of S. Okay, so from this, we can write according to the Pythagoras theorem, this side square, that is the longest side square is equal to sum of other two side square, is it not? So this can be written as r square, which is equal to fs square plus n square. So this is one equation which you're going to write using this triangle. Okay, then the next equation is finding the value of tan theta from this. Okay, so what is the formula for tan theta is, it is opposite divided by adjacent, is it not? So this can be written as opposite is what, fs, divided by adjacent is what, n. So these are the two formulas which you are going to use based on this diagram. Okay, so the two formulas which are using is, the first formula is r square is equal to fs square plus n square. Next is tan theta is equal to fs plus n. Okay, so these are the two formulas, and same way here this can also be written as r is equal to n plus fs அப்படின்னு எழுதுறோம். Okay, so how we are writing with this equation is, because r is what, the resultant. எதுக்கும் எதுக்குமான resultant, normal forceக்கும் static frictional forceக்குமான resultant. So this can be written as the addition of this both. So we are writing this as r is equal to n plus fs. Okay, so this will be the equation. So this is the definition which we have seen already. Next we have the equation. This is according to the Pythagoras theorem. As I've told you, according to Pythagoras theorem, we are having the equation. That equation is what, r square is equal to, is it not? So r square, which is equal to fs square plus n square, is it not? Now bringing this square to the other side, that becomes as root. So we are writing it as root of fs square plus n square. So this is one equation. Yes. Next is, as I've told you, from that same diagram we are writing tan theta is equal to fs divided by n. So taking with these two equations as it is. Okay, now we are going to write the next one, which is given by from static friction. So what is the formula from static friction? We know that f of s is equal to mu of s into n, is it not? Now bring this n down, so we get fs divided by n, which is equal to what, mu of s, is it not? So fs divided by n is equal to mu s, and already before this we have just seen that fs divided by n is equal to what, tan theta அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம் இல்லையா? So fs divided by n is equal to tan theta அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம். So comparing with this two equation, இதுவும் fs divided by n தான், இதுலயும் fs divided by n தான். So we can equate this two. So we can write this as mu s is equal to tan theta. So it is written here as mu s is equal to tan theta. So already you know with what is mu s, is it not? So what is mu s is, it is said to be the coefficient of static friction. Okay, so coefficient of static friction, that is equal to tan, can be said as the tangent. Theta is what, the angle of friction. So we are saying it as the coefficient of static friction is equal to the tangent of angle of friction. Okay, so we have the definition here. Definition, the coefficient of static friction is equal to the tangent of angle of friction, because coefficient of static friction is what, mu s, that is equal to the what, tan theta. So theta is what, the angle of friction. So the coefficient of static friction is equal to the tangent of angle of friction, tangent of angle of friction. Yes, clear with this? Okay, so this is about the angle of friction. Okay, thank you.